And Global lifestyle reporter Minna Rhee joins us now. How are you?
Which camera am I supposed to look at? This is very
not
exciting.
just
all of us. I know, it's a round table.
It's a very interesting vibe this morning.
Table.
You have been covering some of the red carpet events and all of the TIFF stuff going on, so let's get right to it. Inescapable had their red carpet last night.
Yes, this was last night at Roy Thompson Hall. This was only one of only 2 Canadian galas, so this is Ruby Natta's film. Let's go over to some B-roll. Diane Kruger set off a storm. Fans were going nuts. She came to support her boyfriend. Let's see, Josh Jackson. Oh, that's Marissa Tomei, Oscar winner. She showed up. I wasn't so thrilled about her dress, but of course, she was very good. Wouldn't talk to us about what she was wearing because, of course, she's a very strong actress. And this movie is about a man who goes back to Syria in a search of his daughter who's been abducted, of course, all the political turmoil there. But we talked to Josh Jackson yesterday about what it's like to come back to his home turf, to come back to Canada, and whether this is date night for him with his girlfriend.
Oh. Sadly, this time is extremely brief. I got in last night at 2 a.m. I'm leaving tonight at 10.
Wow.
Yeah, so
no time for play.
No time for play this time. But it is a pretty good time up here, the festival. So, and each year is its own beast, which is kind of the fun of it.
I was going to ask you if it was date night tonight, but is there
no date night? I am. In fact, I'm about the worst date you could possibly have because immediately after dinner and a show, I'm leaving.
Oh.
I don't know.
Charming.
I think a lot of girls would agree it's okay to just sit across and stare at him. He's grown up.
I know, and I still think Pacey every time I see him.
He's dreamy though, isn't he?
I don't think he lives
He's the sweetest guy. I actually went on a road trip with him a couple of years ago, crossing parts of California, and I thought, I'd never met him before. I said, what are we going to talk about? And it was as natural as can be, our conversation. He's just the sweetest guy.
Down-to-earth Canadian
really
boy.
down-to-earth Canadian boy, absolutely.
Well, obviously there's something there because Kruger's still with him. Second red carpet, let's go over to Princess of Wales. This was for a film called Disconnect, and it's a drama centered on people trying to make connections given our wired world, pardon me. I know we're all connected to our iPhones and Blackberries, and
there's a friend, Ewan McGregor.
Jason Bateman,
oh, no,
Frank
wait
Grillo,
a minute, sorry.
Yeah, no,
and
it's
Colin
Jason
Ford.
Bateman.
Yeah, Jason Bateman.
Oh yeah, there he is. Right.
I don't recognize the other ones. Well, Paula Patton looked fantastic.
Oh, that's Paula Patton. She's
Doesn't
married
she
to
look
Robin
hot?
Thicke.
Is she really?
Yeah, she's married to Robin Thicke. They have a son, and Alan Thicke's son.
Yeah,
she's
R&B
the
singer.
singer. Yeah, the R&B
singer.
Yeah.
Yes, they were over at Princess of Wales Theatre, but I also wanted to talk a little bit about who didn't show up last night. This was a big deal. Venus and Serena, the only documentary showing at TIFF about sports figures. These filmmakers had to go after them and talk them into following them for 10 months. It was about their rise from Compton as 2 girls growing up in the ghetto in Compton to, you know, world figures and tennis champs, and they were supposed to show up yesterday and backed out last minute because they didn't like the way their father was portrayed. So obviously a big miss for fans, but I think this really will push and propel people to go see the film because obviously they unearthed something there and hit a nerve with these women.
Was he portrayed as some kind of Svengali, or?
I suppose. I haven't seen the film yet.
And they just sprung this on the filmmakers? Oh, we don't like that.
Well, they saw the edited version and they didn't like the way their father was portrayed. They thought he looked bad and they wanted scenes taken out, and obviously the filmmakers stuck to their guns and said, no, we have to tell the story the way we think it should be told and make it authentic, and the girls decided not to show up. So we'll have to look out for that.
What's the name of that movie? I'm a big tennis fan. I want to see it.
Venus and Serena.
Venus and Serena.
So talking a little bit about Venus and Serena, Venus obviously being a fashion designer now. A lot of hits and misses on the red carpet this year.
Oh yeah, let's take a look at that.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys think.
I think we have the hits first, do we?
Oh.
The ones that you like.
Big hit would be
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence. She was almost unrecognizable on the red carpet. Raven hair, look at this dress. She's really grown up, and I think the story here is about, there's throngs of stylists that work around these women. They can have their pick of any dress around the world, but sometimes they choose these outfits to portray these actresses, you know, to really shape the way they're portrayed around the world, to cater perhaps to a more mature audience.
Yeah.
Well,
if they're
like
trying to go
tie-dye.
after. Well, yeah, I
it's
guess
got
you'd
that
say that.
vibe.
What do you think, Liza?
It's very high
Sophisticated.
Haute
It's very
couture, okay?
sophisticated tie-dye.
You also
I
like
guess
Rachel
you'd say that.
McAdams.
And it helps to have Bradley Cooper on your arm.
When I
Oh,
saw
this is
this
one of my
yesterday,
favorites,
right?
Ellie
Yeah, Ellie
Saab.
Saab,
I had to
one
look. I
arm.
looked.
I'm not a big fan of the
Rachel
asymmetrical,
McAdams?
but I think she can wear
Oh, she
almost
pulled it off.
anything. Yeah, and this
Stunning.
was a maxi dress. She also showed up yesterday in a backless number, a black one. This was, you know, she can wear almost anything, a paper bag, I think, and look good. But she does Canada proud, doesn't she?
Oh, she just looks stunning. So the
Now,
Mrs. Selena
the Mrs.
Gomez.
Oh my goodness. So here's a case of her handlers probably trying to make her look a little more mature, but probably going off the deep end, making her look 65 instead of 19. Take a look at what she was wearing. Drowning in chiffon, a pastel color. So it starts off with lace. If you go down, I mean, I wouldn't compare it to maybe Bjork wearing that swan, but it's pretty bad. And given that these stylists get paid up to $10,000 a day, what were they thinking?
Trying too hard.
Trying too hard, I agree with you, Mina.
right?
When someone's like 19,
just
20,
inappropriate.
21, I wish they would just dress their age. And it doesn't mean you can't dress up and be phenomenal, but just be young,
Take
be
some
fresh.
cues from maybe like a Dakota Fanning or someone.
Yeah, Halle
Right?
Berry
Good.
is a miss.
one.
What did she
And
wear?
yeah, here's a woman
No
who can
way.
wear almost anything. We all know what she's looked like after Bond. She was wearing a Cavalli pantsuit, animal print on the top and bottom, and a see-through black lace shirt with her bra showing. We all know she has a fantastic body, but I thought it was just, you know,
Well, this was at the.
It was a big
Too
mess.
masculine
Saturday
for
night.
you? I think she
no,
looks
I think
great.
a pantsuit can be great if it was white, perhaps, but it was too much pattern going on.
But you know,
The see-through
patterns are
shirt,
in,
people
though.
thought. The see-through shirt, they thought it was inappropriate, saying, you know, she should perhaps act her age.
Oh no.
Oh,
I do
please.
not agree with that.
ageless.
Are we going to see her
I
in a
don't
see-through
agree
shirt
with that.
tomorrow?
I don't agree with that. No, she's
Really?
so stunning.
I don't know, and I think
Yeah, you
know
can't
when you
almost
compare when you compare the other film festivals with Toronto, this is really a festival for the people. As you know, anyone can buy a ticket and attend, and so stars show up on the red carpet kind of more in cocktail chic than they would in trains, perhaps at Cannes, where only it's industry only. But I think sometimes the stars, you know, play it up a little bit.
Yeah. Well, it's fun. All right, Minna Rhee, thanks so much, the Lifestyle Reporter.
Thanks for having us, or me.
Global Toronto.
Hopefully I
Great
can
to
join
see
you guys again.
We're going to